Hello everyone. I'm just sorting out the chat. Sorry, won't be a minute. Okay. So this is Padstow again. Some of you may have seen this already. So I started this the other day. I haven't really progressed it much. But again, I think it's Sunday evening here in the UK, and I thought I would just do a little live, a short live. See if there's anyone around. Hi Myra. Hope you're well. This is a scene. Let me just show you the scene here. This is the scene in Padstow. Hello. So the picture's a bit faded actually. I don't know why it's looking that faded. But it's obviously it's another picture I took while I was in Padstow last week. Well, this is my interpretation of it, of course. So there's lots of this building has got lots of these windows with lots of little panes in. I find this quite relaxing, just sort of doing some detailing. What do you think? Sometimes I rush these windows a bit and they look a bit messy. Hi Alistair, how are you this evening? Thanks for joining. I'm not staying on long. I just thought I would. I think I was on last Sunday as well. I can't remember if I started this last Sunday or no. It can't have been that long ago. I know I've been a bit busy this week, and I sort of haven't returned to it. I find this is just a nice way to just chill, really. And sometimes it's nice that people join in and they have a little chat with me. Um, and I just sort of go over these details on the boat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I quite like the messiness of this sometimes. I don't know if I'd call it loose. Sort of a messy, really. I mean, I sort of just like to play really and see what works and what doesn't. Sometimes I do my trees like this with a bit of diagonal hatching. Makes them look a little bit different. There's some trees in the background here. This paper's going up and down a little bit. Whoa, what was that? Oh, my LED. The plastic cover just fell off my LED. Oh my goodness, that's so hot. No wonder it fell off. It feels like it's melting. I have an LED light up here, and it's quite bright. Yeah, it smells like it's burning. How did I decide on the colours? Good question. Well, they're mainly primaries, of course. So I have used primaries before. I like the greens, the blue and the yellow to run, and green. Sometimes I'll use a sap green as well. But yeah, just primaries really. I mean, I've done this before. If you look at my gallery page, you'll probably somewhere on there is a lighthouse that I did as a live with some people during a meeting, and started off with just putting the primaries down, and then drew the lighthouse over the top. It just gets you out of once the colour is on the page, it gets you out of worrying about trying to replicate, what you see in front of you. So, and because there isn't really any mistakes you can make, the only thing you can get wrong possibly is that the colours don't work together. But if you know your colour wheels, if you know your colour wheel and a little bit about colour theory, you can often pick colours. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of things said about colour theory, but actually, as with all art, it's in what you like to see and what well, basically what an individual likes to see. So even though you might have complementary colours, you don't have to follow the rule of complementary colours or triadic or whatever else. You can just do whatever you like. But you can't go far wrong if you use complementaries or you use triadic. I mean, this is sort of triadic, really, with the red, red yellow and blue because they're the three primaries. But you could choose any complementaries if you just want to do two colours. If you choose orange and blue, you often see that a lot. Orange and blue. What else? I have my colour wheels up here a lot on my wall. So this is one. I've made these with just watercolour. So it's like the simple one, and secondaries and tertiaries. But yeah, so I've picked them three, but you can go opposites. They're complementaries. You could do a red and a green, but really it's anything works, I think, or doesn't. But see, I think you hear often a lot that anyone that draws will often critique their work more harshly, or anyone that draws or paints. Artists are the worst critics and generally harsh on themselves. So really, it's if you don't like it, you don't like it, do you? I happen to like this. I'm liking this messy phase that I'm going through. But I might do something and it doesn't work. I do have examples of that. I was talking to somebody last week about that, about messy stuff. I'm just getting my white marker out because I think I'm just gonna. Where's my reference image? Let's just get that up again. There is something going on the top of this boat here with sort of radar, and that's gone grey. Why has that gone grey? I think that's why I've just damaged this Posca marker. Yeah, there's some sort of bracket, aerial type thing. There's lots of aerials in this picture. I'm sort of thinking I might just leave the boat white, although the boat in question does have a red and a blue stripe coming down it here, so I just might put a little bit of colour on that. Oh yeah, this is a shop as well, so we've got some windows here with slightly different. I'm not too worried about getting them entirely accurate. I think the doorway is here. There are people in the doorway actually that I might put in. And there's a sign. I probably haven't left space for the sign, called Timberland. I'm guessing everyone's heard of Timberland. Let's see if I can get the sign in. So if I'm going to just make this very black. I don't like to use black too much, but sometimes it's nice just to have a little bit of boldness. Just some random black marks. Timberland. But I'll let that dry a little bit, and then I'll try and write Timberland in white gel pen or something. I mean, there are some people standing in this doorway. I think they're on their phones. So some suggestion of people. It's quite nice to just do a little bit of detail, not too much. Let me turn that chat off there. Look. Melee Voyage. That's a Dosta Pinsu. That's a very good name, isn't it, for Substack? See, what I might do is just give just a little bit of colour here on some people with these illuminants. Nothing much there. Something's going on here, but you don't really see it that much. Hello. Hi, wave. Good wave. Yeah. See, what I can also do with this is quite good with streaming using OBS software. I can sort of do that. You see, and pick out people's there's quite a lot of good features on this. So this boat has got a railing on, and it's quite difficult because of the way I'm doing this. It would be difficult to try and get too much detail on the front here, especially if I'm going to leave it white. I'm just wondering whether to put a strip of colour down here, really. I haven't quite decided yet whether to do that. But really, this is a combination of just picking out the black, the dark, the contrast really at this stage. I'm just going to find my jelly roll. Now sometimes these work and sometimes they don't. So I've got a few white pens. So I've got 3 jelly rolls, 5, 8 and 10. I think trying to get Timberland in there with a 10 might be too difficult. So I'm going to try a 5 and see if it works. If it doesn't, it could just all go wrong. Let's make sure this is working. What I do is I have that's just a black rough book. I do some. You see some of these pictures I make. Sometimes they're just in rough. I have books all over the place. Right, so how is Timberland? Right, so it's very small. Oh, look, it's working. only just working. What else is on here? What have we got here? What are the signs? I just like to mess about with the detail sometimes. Do you guys all draw, paint? What do you all do here? Do you? I'm just going to put some highlight colour on here. Look. Hopefully, I won't do too much. Let's just see. So that's red and navy. So it's more scarlet actually. So I'm going to try this colour. I mean, I started off doing these lines, but actually, it's a solid. And then there's a red line across the bottom where it sat in the water. And then there's navy as well. Have I got a navy? I have all my pencils up here in front of me. There we go, that'll do. Bit of a navy colour. And then there's a navy line. I mean, this is watercolour paper, so I find hot press is sometimes better for using these pencils. But I do get a bit of texture, I suppose, with these. Yeah, so just a little bit of colour picked out, ever so slightly. Oh, that's got some writing on as well. Jubilee Queen. Oh, and it's got a ship's bell. You see, when you keep looking at these, you see more detail. So it's got a little bell here. And then across here, it's got Jubilee with an anchor. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Jubilee. Sorry, while I'm looking at my picture. Well, Mallee Voyage, that's a good question because I don't think I am going to integrate it into the picture. I think I'm going to leave it like this. Do you think it needs integrating into the picture? I've sort of done a few on this type of theme. So this was another one. So I'm doing a bit of a theme here because my visit to Padstow sparked some inspiration. So that's one. The other one I did in my this one I did in my book. That one. And then this is like the third. So I might do one more. Hi Kylie. I think were we here this time last week? I can't remember. I think we were, weren't we? So yeah, I don't know if I will integrate it, to be honest. So what was I doing? Ah, Jubilee. That's right. Yes, I was just writing Jubilee. So it's got an anchor. So it's got a little anchor like this. And then the word Queen. A little bit fancy. Yeah, I think we were here last week. I don't know if I'm just getting deja vu. Jubilee Queen. Oh yes, we were. Yeah, I've just clicked back and seen the chat. There's a question, look, from Mally Voyage. So I don't know if I will integrate it. I sort of purposely wasn't going to. I was just going to leave it like popping out the page, and to help with that I'm going to put a little bit of black, or should I say a little bit more black. This is a very bold marker, and if things go wrong it's okay. I mean, if you find, like, if I'm doing this and I find when I look back over it I feel I've made a mistake, I don't care really. I just might not do it again next time. It can become all very obsessive, I think, drawing and art and everything. Everyone will tell you the same. You can obsess over it and be hypercritical, and again that's okay, but you don't let it stop you. Just keep going. Just keep going. Nobody cares. I mean, it's nice seeing you guys here, and I like the interaction of Substack, but I have got a bit of a thick skin, so I don't really mind. I'm not trying to sell my work. I'm not trying to be some famous artist. I just do it for fun, really. I enjoy it. And what I find here by doing this, I know that if I was to look at my heart rate now, it'll be dropping. So it's good for you as well. It's good for your health. So fretting over whether you get it right and whether it's all perfect or whatever, it sort of defeats the object of doing it for the enjoyment and the health benefits you get from it. So I don't bother about it. I just get on and do it. Yeah, there we go. So are there any other names? Sorry, what was that? I just touched my mouse there. Sorry, let me just, I missed that there. What was that? Yes, that is how we learn, Kylie. So Kylie says, look at that. I love this feature. Do you like that, Kylie? Look, watch how you spin in and out. Watch. That's great, isn't it? I do like to play with software as well. That's how we do make lots of we can make mistakes, and it's fine. I've never really experienced any trolls on Substack. I haven't heard of any. I have seen people sometimes get trolled. I don't know if people that create get trolled. I mean, I think people with massive opinions sometimes are opening themselves up for getting trolled. But I haven't had that just yet. I'm sure it'll come. Let's make mistakes and do, what's that? Let's make mistakes and do again our favourite ones. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I don't think there's any right or wrong with this, how you learn. And I mean, I think the main thing is if you enjoy stuff, if you enjoy what you do, then there is no right or wrong. It's when you stop enjoying it. If you stop enjoying, then you've got to reflect on what's making you stop, I think, and then obviously don't do it because it's made you stop. But if all the time you're enjoying it, just carry on, change, mix it up a little bit, change something, do something different. Yeah, I'm just tippy tappying now with this. I don't think there's much more. I fancy a sign. I fancy putting the name of a shop because that is a shop name. Let's see if that's got a shop name. I can't really see on the picture. So it has got some. It has got some signs. So it has got a sign. It's got a sign here. I'll show you this picture in a minute. My source photo, and it's sort of got a sign here like this. Now the question is, what do I do with them? So let me show you the picture first. So the picture is this one. So you can see it's got two signs up here. Timberland's obvious actually. I've just seen something. Looking at that picture now, it's got the no entry, not the no entry, the dead end sign. I wish I'd got that in now. It's probably too late to put that in. I might have to get that in. This is where a bit of creative license comes in, you see, because I can put that sign anywhere I want. And the other thing I'm doing, I'm making these shops different names. I don't know what the names are. Sorry, I've just covered up. So I've put, they're nothing like these signs on the picture. That's right. Put a sign. I'm actually going to call it something different. I'm going to put the I'm going to put that no entry sign in, and I'm going to pop it in here. Not no entry, a dead end sign. I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to use luminance pencil. I mean, these signs. What are they called? These shops, stickers. I think. I can't actually see what they're called. So, some artistic liberty, as Kylie says. There you go, Kylie. Look, you're spinning again. You're getting dizzy. Look, way. Bit of artistic liberty on here. I think this is called stickers. So that's what it's going to be called, stickers. And this, I can't even make out what this is. This is where the pens dry up a little bit. Jelly roll. See, I should have let that one dry a little bit more. Right, so that sign, let's find that dead end sign. So, okay, it's got a pole. Okay, so I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put that in here. And then it's got blue, so I need a bright blue with a sharp tip. Let's just sharpen this. Because it's got a bright red. I don't know if this will work. Bright red, and then it's got blue around it. I did want that sign in. It's got a white edge. I don't know if this will work. There. So we have the sign. So really, I wasn't going to stay on that long because I sort of finished what I wanted to do with this. I think I put this on my notes earlier on in the week as a unfinished business, work in progress, and it's taken the whole week to come back to it. Look. CJ, that's me. I mean, that might be famous one day, I don't know. Oh, hang on, there's something else I've seen, a bench. We've got a bench in here as well. Do I want to put the bench in? See, there are bright blue signs on that wall as well. I might just have to titivate a bit more. And as I'm putting a bit of blue here, I'm just going to hide a couple of the same blue bits down here, look, to balance it up a little bit. Somebody told me that about composition. So I don't know whether it works or not. I'm not professionally trained. But hey, got to try these things. That's my phone beeping. No, I'm not going to put that bench in, but I am going to put a yellow line in. Yellow line. Is there any other detail I want in this? I might just call this one done. Is it done? Is it done enough for me or not? Don't know. Don't know. Where are all you guys from? Who's watching? Have we got the States? We've got the States, Canada, England. Yeah, there we go. What do we think? I'm happy with that. So I just wanted this to be less textured and more solid. I'm just pressing a bit harder. Austria, great. So what are you, about 11 p.m. over there, I guess? Are you 2 hours ahead? I think. It must be bedtime. Unless you're a night worker, working night shift or something. Okay. France, oh okay. France, Kylie, I can't remember, you probably told me. 10:15. Oh, okay, an hour. I thought you were 2. Yes, Arizona. Mid-afternoon. Is it hot in Arizona? I'm guessing it is, because isn't it desert? Okay, so that's good. So we have France, Austria, and America. Night owls, yeah. This is a very black marker. It's like a brush tip, but I can go a little bit overboard with this, and it does make things very bold. This boat's got like a canopy. I don't know if it's a party boat. See what I'm doing, just putting some light faint black marks on, just to give it that awning type feel. It's like an awning across the back. I'm getting the openness of it by using the dark pen. Same with these. This is like a glass riser or something across the top of the boat. So even though the pen is quite bold and black, you have to just be a little bit careful that you don't go too much with it. Some people swear that you shouldn't use black, really. I mean, traditionalists, should I say. Right. The sun will try to I like that. The sun will try to murder you. Let's show that. About June. Well, we could do some of that over here. Some murder in the sun. We've had like 40 odd days of rain. Waters, as in like the sea water or the watercolour, especially like the waters. Yeah, there's all different ways of doing water, and it's just a good idea to try different things. There was one I did here. So this is water. Let me show you this. Oh, the sea water, yeah. I mean, yeah, I haven't really spent a long time on this water. It's a bit of dry brushing here to get the texture of the paper. But this, so you can represent water in all different ways. Let me just show you this. Look, so it's all different ways of representing water. And these are just Caran d'Ache. This is all done with Caran d'Ache luminance and blended. But it just represents a choppiness of the water. I mean, it depends if you want to do traditional watercolour. Like this one from last week. I mean, that water, yeah, not doing it quite so well, that one. It makes it look very rough sometimes. But, I mean, it's just representation, isn't it? So there we go. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to write across it. I'm going to write across it like I did with this one. This time I'm going to put it up here like this, and some might say, oh no, you just ruined it. But heck. And I'm going to do it in caps. And the Cornish flag, of course, is the St. Piran cross, which goes like this. So the flag of St Piran is the flag of Cornwall. That looks more like a 5 than an S. I mean, I do quite a few scenes from around Cornwall. If you look on my gallery, I don't know if I sometimes put my gallery link up, but if you're looking on this on a computer and go to my homepage, I have a gallery section where I put a lot of my pictures. Yes, cheerio, Mally Voyage. Nice, thanks for joining. And yeah, I'm wrapping this up now. But thank you. See you again, maybe. Thanks for dropping by. I'll probably just tidy up some of these panes, I think. But yeah, it's getting quite warm under these LED lights. Not as hot as Arizona. Kylie, I can't remember, did I ask you, do you draw and paint yourself? There we go. Padstow, Cornwall, St Piran. So I'm back at work tomorrow. Draw a lot of desert. Oh, okay. Do you post that up? Let's see. I'm going to stalk you for a bit. I'm going to just have a look while you're on there. See you, Myra. Go and sketch a bit yourself. Good idea. Fantastic. What a great idea. So I'm going to look. Oh, I can't find you actually, Carly, at the moment. I will have a look in a bit because I'm going to end up messing up this stream somehow. No, it's been too wet here to sketch out on location, which is why I've resorted to using Unsplash quite a lot lately. But I also I'm finding now I've changed my job and actually getting the time to just spend time out. You know, obviously I have other duties as well, husband, father, etc., etc. So it's not quite as easy sometimes to get the time. Right, okay. So thank you all. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to put this up. And take a picture, crop it, put it up. put some of these in my gallery as a theme. Actually, these Padstow ones. This was from a trip last week when the weather was quite good. So yeah, cheerio, goodbye everyone. Thanks for joining. See you again soon. See you, Kylie. Bye. Bye, Mara.